All right, my absolutely beautiful friends. Yeah, we have to talk. So this is my just absolutely lovely Markets A Look Ahead segment. It's especially lovely, and do you know why? This is why. We are now entering the Fed blackout period. How many of you even know this exists? Yeah, it does exist. It's a real thing. Next week, we are going to hear from the Federal Reserve with regard to monetary policy. Now, this blackout period, 10 days before a Fed announcement, means that we're not going to hear from Federal Reserve officials, or we're not supposed to, although it has happened in the past. Technically, we're not supposed to be hearing from a Fed president, a Fed official, from now until the announcement next week, because it's supposed to be a secret. You know that, right? Oh yeah, we're not supposed to really know what's going on. I mean, are you kidding me? Are you really honestly kidding me? I don't know why they have this asinine blackout period. It's no secret as to what they are going to do. It's no secret as to what world central banks have been doing this entire month. Multiple central banks around the world this month have lowered rates and have promised to lower them further. I mean, none of this is a surprise to you if you follow this blog. Just like this big secret that what's the Fed going to do? We know what they're going to do. The only question is how much. And I'm being honest, I'm not sure. We're going to get a rate cut at the end of this month. The Fed has to do it. It's priced into the market. Now, whether 25 basis points or 50 is their number, I don't know. I'm leaning more towards 25, okay? But it could be 50. It's really the truth. Again, our economy is booming, is as strong as it's ever been, but the Fed's got to cut rates to keep that window open for cash to flow into the stock market. That's what this is all about. The stock market is dictating to the Federal Reserve what it wants. Corporate America wants more easy money. The CEOs of these corporations are not rich enough, and they are depending on the Federal Reserve to suppress rates to force the middle class to continue to subsidize the stock market. It's a very simple, effective mechanism. You understand? This is where we're going on a global scale. How many of you notice that there is not a single central bank around the world, not one, and there are hundreds, that is talking about a rate hike? It's all about a rate cut. That should tell you something. But remember, we're in the blackout. It's a blackout because, we're not supposed to know what they're going to do. People, if you try to, you cannot make this stuff up. It's an incredible situation that we are in. And it's unlike anything that we've ever seen before in the history of the world. That should really, really tell you something. The danger that exists now with regard to the world monetary system and the financial system cannot be overstressed. We've never been in a more dangerous time, ever. And that's a fact. And only because of one thing. World central banks with their leaders have decided to not allow the free market to determine fair value for debt. And you understand that the debt market is the largest aspect of this entire market by exponents, and every single asset derives value because of what is going on in the debt market. Now, if the debt market is not real, if the price of debt, the price action, whatever you even want to call it, is not real, how can the price action, how can there be a price discovery mechanism behind a single asset or a single thing? Do you see what I'm saying? Nothing is real here. And there's where the danger lies. And it's going to be, the funny thing is, when this all does correct to fair value, it's the free market that's going to be blamed for it. No, no, no. We don't have a free market. Not here in the United States, not anywhere in the world. We do not have a free market economy. We have a zombie market and a zombie economy. And it's an illusion. You all know that. This is not real. Nothing is real here. It's going to get real, and it's going to get real very soon. All right, so anyway, how is this going to affect the markets next week? Well, now that we're in this blackout period, I would expect increased volatility this week. The market is going to hinge on whatever comes out of the president's mouth, I think, for the most part, because, again, we're not supposed to hear from the Fed. No, we're not supposed to. Something tells me we're going to. Something's going to get leaked out. Let's see if I'm right on that. Again, this is supposed to be a blackout, but I think something is going to get leaked out to help support stock prices. That's the only driving force here. Nothing else. Like I explained to you, earnings don't matter, PE ratios don't matter, forward guidance doesn't matter, nothing. It's all about what the Federal Reserve and other world central banks are going to do. It's that simple. The only question for me, and maybe you have a better answer than I do, is how much? What's this cut going to be? 25 basis points or 50? I'm leaning more towards 25. We will find out soon. Exactly, but a cut is coming. That's what we need to focus on. And it's not the last one. Understand. We're going to see a series of cuts, not just from the Federal Reserve, but other world central banks, all of them that are working together. That should tell you something too. All right, with that said, I'll let you all go. I'll see you in the morning. Looking forward to it.